Hello, I'm Mark Scherer. I'm the CEO and founder of Encompass Life and the host of the Wellness Revolution podcast. And today we have Josh Maixner on the call. And he is the CEO and founder of My X Wellness, which is a CBD company. But it's been speaking with Josh for a little bit here. And Josh has a very interesting background because was an engineer in a former life and has brought his attention to detail and his scientific mind to the CBD business and is making some really unique products and growing his company in a very unique way as well. So, Josh, welcome to have you on the show, and great for you to be here, sir.
Thanks, Mark. It's really great to meet you. I appreciate you having me on.
So, tell us, the audience, a little bit about what you're doing and what makes you so different than other companies.
Yeah, I've started creating these CBD products about 10 years ago for a family member who got cancer. They worked amazingly. All my friends and family just kept asking me for them more and more. So, I kept making them. I've been fine-tuning them this whole time. And about 5 years ago, actually, I decided to stop working my engineering career and get into the CBD full time. I have this newfound passion for what I do. I just love helping people, and these products are so amazing. They really help. It's amazing what nature can do and your body can do to heal itself.
I agree. So, what conditions have you helped people with?
Oh my goodness. So pain, stress, anxiety, sleep problems, those are some of the main ones. It's really interesting. I don't know if you knew this, but before 1937, the US Pharmacopedia listed cannabis as the primary medicine for more than 100 different illnesses and diseases. It's really unfortunate that this information sort of got hidden, I guess, if you want to say. And now we're revisiting and finding out how amazing it really can be for so many things. I mean, literally, it can help. It can help with blood pressure. It can help with diabetes. It can help with fibromyalgia. It's helped. I used to have athlete's foot. It helped. I don't have athlete's foot anymore. Like, there's just so many things that it can help with. Skin conditions. It really is almost like a multi-purpose um, product. It's just so helpful with many, many ailments.
Awesome. You ever read the papers from our founding fathers talked about hemp?
So I have this book that I really love called The Emperor
Emperor
Wears No
wears no
Clothes.
clothes.
I actually know Mark, who is Jack Herer's son. And I've gotten to talk to him a lot about his dad. And this book, I just really love all the quotes. Like, the Declaration of Independence was written on hemp paper.
Paper. Well,
1 acre of hemp can produce as much paper as 4 acres of trees.
yeah.
There's literally thousands of things you can make out of hemp. You can make concrete out of hemp. You can make insulation for housing out of hemp. It's an amazing medicine. It's just really such a cool product and plant, I should
Henry
say.
Ford made a car out of hemp. You can make
Yes,
fuel
yes, for
oil
sure.
out of hemp. You can make,
Yep.
yeah,
Biomass. Yep. Absolutely.
that's amazing.
Yep.
So and when you first started off, you were in the THC world, correct?
Right. Yeah, back in, about 10 years ago, Oregon made medical marijuana legal. And that's around the time that my mom got cancer. I started researching heavily how what's called was called Rick Simpson oil. I call it full extract cannabis oil at this time. It's more of a general term. It's basically cannabinoids, and they can really help with cancer patients. They can help with so many things. So I and CBD was barely known back then. So it was really THC that I started with. Then as everyone started using it more and more, we got more into the other cannabinoids, what they call the minor cannabinoids, and CBD obviously is one of them. And my mom was an alcoholic a long time ago. She was recovering for many years, but she wanted nothing to do with getting high or, this kind of stuff. So CBD was an amazing product that could give you the same benefits of THC, but without the fuzziness or the high feeling that many people don't like, obviously.
Gotcha. So, can you share some of the products you're making and what makes them different from other people's products?
Sure. So I make my main four products are muscle and joint oil. It's MCT coconut oil based product. It's a topical product. It has high levels of CBD and also CBG. I put half as much CBG as CBD in all of my products because CBG is another minor cannabinoid, and it's well known for a lot of the same effects that CBD is used for with pain, stress, anxiety, inflammation. It's antibacterial, so it really is a great thing to add into my topical products. I work with a lot of massage therapists and chiropractors, so it's a really great product for them. So that's my main topical product.
So,
I
hang on. So the CBD CBG oil, does it come
make
like in a big bottle where you use it, or you actually massage people with it, or is it a small applicator bottle type of a bottle?
So I actually have four sizes. I make a personal 3 ounce roll-on.
Mhm.
So it's a roll-on ball. And then for the massage therapists, wellness professionals, chiros and whatnot, I make 8 ounce, a 32 ounce, a 64, and a 1 gallon size. So they're in
Wow.
pump, so they can be,
Yeah, yeah.
used on
So,
many different
so you can
people.
really lather somebody up with
Yes.
it.
But it's funny though, a little bit goes a long ways. I mean, really, the product really lasts for a long time.
Gotcha. What kind of pricing on those products?
So I'm able to keep my prices very low because I'm kind of a small company and whatnot. I don't have a lot of overhead, but so like the 3 ounce roll-on on my website sells for $50. The 8 ounce pump bottle sells for $95 and it kind of goes up from there. Obviously, I have wholesale pricing and whatnot, so we can get the price down for wellness, professionals and people that want to order a lot.
Gotcha. Cool. And the
So I
other,
also make some tinctures, the other few products that I mentioned. So I make what I call an extra strong tincture, a nighttime tincture, and pet tincture. The extra strong tincture and the pet tincture are what are called isolate-based products. And so they have absolutely no THC in them. A lot of people are concerned about THC and, have drug testing and whatnot, so can't have anything to do with it. And then also animals are very susceptible to THC. So I don't think it's a good idea to be putting THC into animal products.
you're getting your kitty cat or dog high and watching how much food they eat, huh?
Right, right. Yeah, it's not a great idea. Not a great idea.
Right.
So the extra strong tincture and the pet tincture are the isolate based products. They have a lot of CBD and also CBG. So you're not just getting the benefits of CBD, you're also getting the benefits of CBGs. So cannabinoids, they work together, what they say synergistically, and they multiply each other's effects. So the other products I make, most of the other ones are full spectrum products. That means they have up to 0.3% THC and they have all of the other minor cannabinoids and terpenes and plant fats and lipids and all these other things. And they all work together synergistically to really multiply each other's effects. So they say um, isolate, or I should say, full spectrum products are tend to be about 5 times stronger than an isolate based product because they have the entourage effect going on. So the nighttime tincture I make is a full spectrum product, and it has a lot of CBN in it. And CBN has really been shown to help with stress and anxiety. And a lot of times that's like for me, when I have a problem falling asleep, it's normally because my mind is racing. I'm kind of stressed out from the day. So it's CBN really helps kind of calm the mind down and allows you to fall asleep. So it's a really great product for sleep aid. Are you okay there?
Ah, coffee. Excuse me. So, you're talking about your products again, and your products compared to other people's products. What's your main difference?
So, I make my products in small batches, and so I'm able to make sure that they're super high quality. I put a lot of cannabinoids in there. I feel that you need at least 300 milligrams per ounce of CBD to make the product effective. My minimum product that I have, the amount is 400 milligrams per ounce. So they're effective partially because of how much cannabinoids I put in there. I also use very few ingredients. I don't use many preservatives or fillers. It's pretty much the cannabinoids, the coconut oil, and I have about 5 different essential oils that I use. And
Oh,
I
cool.
worked a long time researching these essential oils. And the essential oils that I use, like lavender, arnica, nutmeg, rosemary, frankincense, they also all have some of the same benefits that cannabinoids do, like anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antioxidant, pain relieving. So it's not just the CBD in my products that make it anti-inflammatory or help with pain and stress. It's also the other ingredients. So there's very few of them, and they're very fine-tuned for the type of product that it is.
That's cool. You'd be using essential oils as well and mixing those in. It's
Yep,
awesome.
yep. And vitamin E, of course, it's a little bit of a preservative, and it's also really great at giving you the benefits that I
For
just
the skin
mentioned.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, really antioxidant, skin repair, that kind of stuff.
So, what's the best way for people to get in touch with you, sir?
I'd say probably just go to the website. My email address is right on the bottom of the website, my phone number. You can email, you can text, you can call. You're going to reach me or one of my team members. And we really love helping. We love answering questions. We love helping people figure out how much CBD to take. Yeah, we're always here to help.
Oh, you mentioned, did you have a wheel that you use as well?
Yeah, actually, it's pretty. I think it's kind of cool. It's my engineering brain took me here. It's a lot of people have like a CBD dosing chart, and I made this wheel to make it a little more fun. So what you do is you line up your weight, which is up here, with your pain level. So like, let's just say you weighed, I don't know, 200 pounds, and you had a pain level of 4. You line it up at the top, and then in the bottom little window down here, you can see that you actually need 100 milligrams. So this is something interesting. Most people say, oh, not most people, a lot of people come to me and say, yeah, I've tried CBD, it didn't work. Well, they may have chronic pain. If they have a pain level of 4 out of 5 and they weigh 200 pounds, they need a lot more than 20 milligrams. And people that have chronic pain and inflammation problems, this is not just something that goes away tomorrow. It's not like they bumped their elbow and they got a bruise and it'll be better in a few weeks. So they need to be on cannabinoids possibly indefinitely or for a long time. And so when I tell someone they need 100 milligrams according to their dose and whatnot, I have to explain to them, CBD is also kind of like, an aspirin, to where when you take it, it has what's called a half-life of like 6 to 9 hours. So if you take 100 milligrams in the morning, about 8 hours later or so, you're only at 50 milligrams. So if this wheel tells you you need to be at 100 milligrams, that means at all times. It's not just once a day or once a week. So I help people figure out, oh, maybe I need to use more than just one product, because a topical, for instance, you can only get so much oil to absorb into your skin. So with my product, if you put it on your elbow or whatnot, you can only really get about 15 or 20 milligrams to absorb there. I mean, a couple hours later, you could put some more, but only so much oil will go in. So someone that needs 100 milligrams, they actually need to take an edible product too. And I feel that tinctures are the best way. When you take, a lot of people like gummies because, for one, they taste good, they're sugary, they have preservatives, they're not so healthy for you in that aspect. But the more important thing is when you eat a gummy or any kind of edible, it goes into your stomach. Well, your stomach acids kill some of the cannabinoids and to don't let it get into your bloodstream. It's the bioavailability is what I'm talking about. So when you put something into your stomach, it's only 20 to 40% bioavailable. When you actually put a tincture in your mouth and you let it sit there for, 1 to 3 minutes or so, it's like 40 to 60% bioavailable. So that's why I say the tinctures are so much better for you. It's a better bang for your buck and it's less sugar and preservatives. So and when you need 100 milligrams for chronic pain, I mean, this adds up. You should be on this at all times, possibly for the rest of your life. So just pop in a bunch of gummies every day. For one, it's not so healthy because of the sugar, but also it's really going to add up. So when you
Yeah.
really compare the price of gummies versus a tincture and how effective it is, it's a much better deal to be on a tincture.
Yeah. That's awesome. This
Yeah.
is great, great information. So does everybody get a wheel when you send out a product to them, or they buy a wheel, or how does that work for you?
Typically when customers make a wholesale order, I'll send them a wheel for free. I have sold a few. I do a lot of events, farmers markets and whatnot. I've sold a few there, but it's mainly for wellness professionals. I'm working on a digital version that'll be on my website soon. So let's say a website customer can just do it right there on their phone or, on the internet. But when you're in person and you're talking like wellness professionals, naturopaths, this kind of stuff, they're working with people in lots of pain who have lots of issues. So it's really handy just to be able to have this tool to kind of show people, hey, this is what you need. So yeah, we give this away with wholesale orders. We also create some kind of cool little like I'm all about educating, right? And I try to create things that help people essentially teach people and learn about it. So I've created like a lot of these kind of flip cards, which these are like cannabinoids on the top, and these are some of the medical things that it helps with. So I have like a little stand like you would see at a restaurant and then you could just flip this over. And so I have flip cards for all of my products. This is a nighttime tincture. This is tincture in coffee. Here's a pump bottle. So also when people order products, I supply this information card in the package. So they get more information because I'm always trying to teach people about the products.
That's awesome. This is
Yeah.
now I understand your distinguishing factors. This is
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, I'm really about the education. I've gone to, like I said, I'm not a huge company, right? And I've gone to many clients and I've given them, I have these green folders that I have, and I put little samples of these things, and people will tell me, not even the big guys give me this kind of information. This is so interesting. I never knew that. Oh my gosh, I never knew that people could use up to, 240 milligrams of CBD
It's
and that
awesome.
you have to be on it consistently 2 or 3 times a day to keep your levels up there. So
Yeah.
I just really love teaching people about this kind of stuff.
Awesome. Makes sense, guy.
Yeah, yeah,
Appreciate your passion for what you're doing.
yeah, yeah. Thank you
And
very much.
yeah, I have one question I always ask people before they get off the show. What do you love?
What do I love? Well, I really love hearing the stories of how well my product works. I really love when people tell me, gosh, Josh, I normally can only sleep for 2 hours and then I wake up or I can't sleep at all sometimes. I really love when they come and say to me, I slept until 10 o'clock yesterday in the morning. I've never done that. Or, I always have stomach pain and I haven't had stomach pain in over a month now. Or my dog is only had one seizure this last month when normally it's 4 seizures a week. So I just really love hearing the success stories.
Yeah, the success stories are awesome.
Hmm.
It's great.
They're really keep me going.
Awesome, Josh. Well, thank you for being on the show,
Of
and
course. Thank you, Mark.
much success in your business, and wish you the best, sir.
All right. I appreciate it. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Thank you.